Hello ladies and gentlemen, this is Masterfrogez here, also known as Jackson Hellbender, and I am here to bring you a couple different things, just out of boredom. I'm going to be doing a thing with my my bell song, butterfly knife. Beautiful freaking knife. Got it at a swap meet a while ago, and this thing is great. Gonna be showing you a couple things for beginners, couple neat tricks to practice, easy to grasp, and overall, and also just a couple things about bow song. First, I'm going to point out I live in Arizona. In the U.S., Arizona, and I can't really speak for any other state, but Arizona is a fabulous state to be in as far as anything dealing with weapons, because we're pretty much have no restrictions short of ballistic missiles and hand grenades. So, that being said, let it be known, I have looked it up, I have the law written down, in one of these books that I carry around with me, that the bow song knife is not illegal, and in fact, no knife of any kind or knife making device in Arizona is illegal except for select locations of carrying. But as far as type, I can walk around with a freaking machete strapped to my side or katana strapped to my back, and so long as I'm not on private property and not kicked off that private property by its owner, then it's legal. So that being said, there, it is not illegal in Arizona, check that off your list, to own or carry a bow song. That being out of the way, I'm going to show you a couple things that I've learned, nothing too fancy, with the bow song. Whenever I was super into it and started learning everything that I could, I forgot a couple, but let's not focus on that. First of all is main ways of opening. Easiest way to open, alright, is like so. Now, what we're going to do here, I'm going to show you from down here. What we're going to do here is we have if we're going to look at the parts of a bow song, okay? We have two limbs. One limb has the locking mechanism on it, and then the blade inside. Most bow songs are single bladed. They're not going to be bladed on both sides for reasons you're about to see. This side that has the lock almost always has the blade side. This is what's known as the bite handle, because if you're holding this and the knife comes down, the knife's going to bite you. The other side is called the safe side because there's no actual blade right there. If it hits, it's just going to pinch you and not really do anything. Now, almost all tricks except for one is going to be gripping the safe handle, so always be wary of which side you're holding. Obviously, knives are dangerous. Who would have knew? Who knew? So you're going to be gripping the safe side, all right, with the knife closed. I usually just keep these, my thumb and my index finger are my main points of holding the bow song. I can do almost all my tricks with these two, and then the rest are just there for support and guiding. So what you're going to do is here, you're gripping this side. You're going to fling the knife forward. You're going to let all of this fling up over the top, okay? Just like this. From here, what you're going to do is you're going to actually move these fingers into overlap. Let's see. Oh, hold on. Alright, got it. Sorry. So, you're going to move it out here, okay? Whenever you have this gripped now, okay, what you're actually going to do is you're going to sort of turn this handle as it's moving, okay? So, what I usually do, actually, instead of turning the handle, is I just flip my wrist over, like that, if you see. So, whenever it comes out, you're going to turn your wrist like this, okay, so that your entire hand is now upside here. What this did is this switched which side was being gripped with your fingers, okay? So, like so. Just gonna flip it over as you're going. From here, you're then going to flip the entire knife right back to where it came, but now it's going to end up on the outside of your hand. Okay? Still just gripping this loosely. At this point, you're probably going to want to move these fingers out of the way and make sure that these two aren't going to get pinched, because then you're just going to flip the knife right back to how it was. So, 3 easy steps. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Easy open. The way I like to do it is a little bit smoother. It's the first one that I learned, and that's where it doesn't actually stop. Right? Even if I do the one I just showed you fast, it has points where it stops, goes the other direction. This one is all one smooth circular motion, and that is this. Now, what this does is basically the same thing, only whenever the handle goes over, instead of coming it to a dead stop, I'm actually going to be twisting it as it's going and letting it just sling right past as it's turning in my hand. So, like so. See if I can do this slowly. Not really. So as where this one, I flip it over. Whenever it's coming down, imagine if I just keep turning this with my hand. And so as the momentum goes down, it just continues out the other side and does a round. And then it's basically the exact same beginning. So practice the basic opening, and then whenever you get the timing down better and get more in tune with it, then try letting it go all the way around. And then just as you're rolling your wrist over with the knife, you can get better at that. It's a lot faster, a lot smoother, and it doesn't hit your hand as much.